What most people don't know is I used to, like most people in college, university, I used to go and have fun, have some drinks and whatnot. And I could tell you from experience that I had to give that stuff up, okay? People who lead drug and alcohol-free lifestyles, I didn't realize the power of living that lifestyle. And I could tell you from experience, and I literally can tell you from experience, okay, that had I not given up that stuff, those negative things, I wouldn't have been able to discover my goals and see the power of them, okay? Here's the thing, what people don't realize. This is like, okay, your goals are up here, okay? You know what you want to achieve with your life, okay? If you haven't found it, you will find it. Keep working on yourself. It's going to eventually reveal itself, like a sun in the clouds. It eventually comes out, okay? So that's your goals are like the sun, okay? They're beaming down on you. They're letting you know they're there. And what happens is, once you start to consume negativity, toxic people, and eventually, if you're into drugs and alcohol, what does it do? It brings clouds, okay? And it clouds everything, and you can't focus on what you want in your life. And what happens is you just become like a hamster in a wheel, just do, not really going anywhere. And what happens is you settle, and that's not the funnest thing to be around. So I really want you to really check and try to live a healthy lifestyle. Look after yourself. No one else is going to be able to force you to do that. You have to make that decision. In 2008, I had to make that decision, okay? 2008 was a time in my life. It was very negative circumstances. 2008 was, I really had to check how I was living my life, okay? I was at a wedding, I was having some drinks on a First Nations community, coldest day of the year, minus 52 degrees, and I said I could probably make it 2 kilometers down the road to my cousin's house. Stupid me, I went in my vehicle and I started to drive there. The very first turn was a steep cliff, and I found myself driving up halfway down that cliff. If I would have hit the bottom, I probably would have froze to death, okay? Because I was intoxicated, I wasn't thinking. Somehow, I made it all the way back up the road. I don't know how it happened. And I made it to my cousin's house. And I snapped out of it. That was a decision that day. I wasn't going to do anything like that again. That was so stupid. You see, I was in a negative place. I was around toxic people. I had toxic people in my life. A few short years later, I was able to find my now wife, Rachel, who has changed my life for the better. We have 2 beautiful children, running the business. I'm sharing with you my success principles and all these kind of things. But everyone goes through things in their life that are negative, right? And those situations eventually create the person that you will become in your life. So had I not gone through that, I wouldn't be here sharing with you these kind of stories. I wouldn't be here sharing with you how to overcome obstacles, how to lead a drug alcohol-free life. I've been sober since 2011. Very grateful for that. And had I not made that decision, I don't know if I would be here today, okay? Doing these kind of things with you. I might be doing this. I would have been probably doing the same thing I was doing back when I was in my early 20s, and that wasn't a fun time. So I want you to focus on clearing your life. Why? Because when you minimize and you clear the negativity, the toxic stuff in your life, drugs and alcohol, you will start to see those goals and you will become a winner because you'll start achieving them.